run the range.
Oh, yeah.
They were, I think they started at like $100, but then they have this thing, and I was like, what is it? There's like different X's, like 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X, like all the way up to like, I think 8 or 10X. And I said, and they've got more progressively more expensive. And I said, I asked the guy what that was about, and he said,
Why your head?
no, it has nothing to do with size. It has everything to do with the more X's is infused with more, this is funny, more rabbit and beaver fur, which makes it more waterproof and stand up better to the elements, like when it's shitty outside, snowing or raining. I was like, that actually makes pretty good sense.
Yeah.
But like, you know, once you get up to that 5X, you know, you're up to 300, 6X, you're up to 400. You know what I mean? And you can go up like.
Yeah, no, that's why, like, when I see people traveling, like, cowboy hats and stuff, like, very rarely do they take them off.
Yeah.
But, like, they literally, like, place them on their laps. Like, they don't mess around. They have cases for them.
Yeah, you don't mess with
So
stuff.
once you buy one, like, you hold on to it for like 20 years.
Oh yeah, for a long time. But well, for that kind of money, yeah, you're not. You know. Well, I'll run out and grab another one.
So, who we got first? Florida? Yeah. Florida, Flow Rider. Color red. Full red. Set this thing. I had this thing set up for soccer, so I gotta change it all around. That's good enough. Yeah, I don't even want to know what parking's gonna cost me today. So I parked right across from the Reading Terminal. So
Wait, what was it?
I parked right next to the Reading Terminal.
Oh.
That parking garage.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, pretty sure parking's gonna be like $70 today. Well, maybe not today. Tomorrow, probably.
Pain in the ass. I park on the other side. I park on Race.
I tried to, but like between people dropping kids off and then not being able to make left turns off of Market Street, and I'm sitting there. I gotta park. I just gotta do it.
Yeah. I ended up just pulling over and dropping Juliana off. And she had to come in by herself.
That's what I do a lot.
And then I just drove around the block. And like, surprisingly, there was actually a decent amount of spots. They're just so freaking narrow. Like, look, like I brought Christian's Jeep today, so that was versus my truck. Like when I park the truck, it's literally the wheels are on both lines. Like
in the parking garage, I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, there's a spot. I'm like, right next to a Tesla truck.
Right.
The dude took up 2 spots. So I'm
Yeah.
like, does he have to pay for 2 spots?
Right.
But like when you come to the city, you got a big truck. You can't park in a parking garage. You got to park it
Well,
open.
Yeah. I park up at the Logan Square garage when I come in for work, and they're big enough. Like the spots are wide enough for my truck. It's just that the length of the truck, like I'm sticking out, like.
Oh yeah, no, I get it.
But you know what? It's funny. Before COVID, like you'd never see trucks in there, and then COVID happened. And everybody just like me that drove these little cars was kind of like, I've always wanted a truck. I'm gonna get a truck. And then when COVID, like when people started coming back, all of a sudden there's all these trucks parked in there.
I always had a truck, and loved my trucks. Got rid of it when I started working at Valley because I'm like, I can't afford this.
Yeah.
And then during COVID, like, and plus gas prices through the roof. So I'm like, I'll just take that as SUV. And then I needed a car, and I'm just like, all right, I'm getting another truck. Here, the guy sold me on a Super Duty because the Super Duty was actually less. They had like $18,000 off the MSRP, so I got a Super Duty.
Yeah.
I got 11.8 miles to the gallon, which wasn't bad.
Right.
Because it was $2 a gallon
Back then.
for COVID. And then once it started creeping up, and then I'm like, all right, I can't do this anymore. So I got rid of the truck. Plus the parking, it was so annoying. Yeah.
So,
Morning.
yeah. Much man, living the dream. Yeah. Right? Oh my gosh. It's so annoying that they do that. You have to take that Friday off. Kristen couldn't even get the day off.
Oh, she couldn't?
Yeah, because she can't bump it up because it's bumped up against spring break.
Oh, right.
So she's not allowed to. I was like, yeah, I'll be watching the live stream.
Kids speaker work I'll be over here.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's the last day before spring break. They're not doing anything. You're like, well, unless the principal comes in and then they go, all right, good job, quickly. Yeah. That's what she thinks. She thinks they're all little robots. She doesn't think they're humans, apparently. Right? And it's good. The chicken dippers. $6 for this. But it's actually not bad. Yeah.
We got us held hostage.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Speaking of chicken, out in St. Louis, I went to this place called Chicken and Pickle.
Okay.
Never heard of it before. I'm like, all right, it's going to be like, kind of like a barbecue place.
Yeah.
No. It was literally chicken and pickleball. It was pickleball courts all over the place.
And chicken.
And cornhole.
Oh, okay.
Horseshoes.
Okay.
And then two big restaurants, 2 big bars. I'm like, what the hell is this
All right.
place? Never saw one before in my life.
Yeah.
And we went on Wednesday night. The place was packed. St. Louis was packed.
Huh.
I'm like, wow. Interesting.
Okay.
But yeah, I asked them, I'm like, listen, you guys have really good pickles here. It's called chicken and pickle. And the guy's like, you did look around, right? I'm like, it's pickleball courts.
That's hysterical. I was gonna say, I do like a good, like a nice crunchy pickle on a chicken sandwich. I mean, there's something to that. I was going down to, actually I had to go to Lowe's in Delaware, and that's why I drove past the boot camp. And, what was I gonna say? Okay. That's right. Every doctor's a little bit, their approach. Well, look, at the end of the day, you got to look at it yeah, it sucks. Nobody wants to make it. But, if she did get within that time frame, that could be right. She'd be that range.
Yeah. But,
So, it sucks. That was the same thing I went through with Juliana when she had that concussion in her eye. Getting the eye with the ball. And they were like, no, you can't, because if you get hit again, you're freaking like that's your right. Not working.
I mean, the girl training during the state championships, she got hit in the face. Couldn't ask for a harder spike to the face. The blood everywhere. She was off for 2 weeks. Not like warming up, no nothing. She did come back. But I feel like that was a big mistake.
Oh yeah, ran off the road. You get hit like that. You get hit like that,
Those cameras, nice. I hit both of them.
Yeah, it did. Somebody must have spilled something in here. It's like it's all sticky. And at least they cleaned it up. They didn't get all of it.
Yeah, no. I mean, they had any keys here last weekend.
The last 2 weekends.
Yeah. And even my buddy, like Mel said, like, hey, this is the schedule for now. My buddy had a PM lady on Friday. My buddy texted me late Thursday night. That makes it up. I'm like, oh, what's going on? He's like, they changed this to AM. Now we're in that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's a news cycle because literally I spoke to 3 or 4 people that flew from different airports this week. Every single one of them said exactly what you just said. No problem.
And the other thing too is I Wednesday night I never really had to see the airport. The camera comes up to me. I literally want to tell them, if you guys can just get out of here, everything is fine. Yeah, you guys are politicizing this. There's no reason to. I came in I flew out on Tuesday, and there was about 7 cameras lined up. There was about 4 protesters. Giving interviews.
Oh, I'm sure.
Guess who was holding the line?
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
And the ICE agents, they actually were very helpful because they're like checking like PSA pre-check.
Yeah, they're directing traffic, they're keeping it moving. Yeah, see, like, people just want to make a big deal. They want to make everything political. And like, the crazy thing is, like, that's a big inconvenience. But they're actually getting these, like, these people are just people fucking leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Yeah, dude, you may not like it, but guess what? I mean, people voted for it. They've been around for a long time.
Yeah. It's not like they just, it's not like, institute a thing. Like, this is, you got, this is, however you feel like, there's fortunate or not, like, I think 99% people might have differences about how strict you need to be and stuff like that. But, like, don't act as if, like, there's this huge percentage of the population that just wants to, like, no problem.
Speaking of that, have you ever seen the show Lioness?
No.
It's a good one.
Lioness?
Lioness, Paramount Plus.
No.
I was like, good, but it's not watching. Please stop. Playing, it's like the boarding. I'm sitting there the whole time. And I'm like, come on, hurry up, finish this episode. To the point where I was asking off the plane. Because I wouldn't get up. I was so into it.
Yep. Finishing this episode.
Yes. I was like, I got 6 minutes left. They're cleaning the plane up. I got 2 minutes.
That's great. I'm sure that happens a lot more. Like, I just want to finish an episode. I've definitely been there too, where I'm like, oh, come on, like, I've got 2 minutes left. Like, I'm not gonna, like, put this away and come back to it later.
Yeah, I'll forget about it. Yeah, let me watch that last 2 minutes. All right. Let's go, Paige. There we go. Good job, Sparks. First set. We're going against Florida. There we go. 2-0. Ace by Paige. Big kill by Avery off the outside. All right, good run. Way to start off, Sparks. Block went out. All right, 4-3. Monster kill by Avery off the right side. Kill by Casey off the outside. Wow. Molly with the kill. Boom. Monster kill by Casey on the outside. Getting a couple lucky shots here. mom sponge. It's gonna roll. That was in.